Good morning audience, my name is Aisha Mutiara Paramita. I'm from 12th grade science 2. Let me give a speech about the environment, so that we can read many lessons. As we know, the environmental conditions that we live in today are very different from the environmental several decades ago. In the past, we could easily find trees, but not the land containing plants has been replaced with housing. Environmental problems are not only limited plants. If we are sensitive, many fauna or animals lost their habitat. Humans say their place of residence, so that animals have difficult getting a place to live again. Not infrequently, animals that cannot get a house will attack humans in order to get food. Therefore, we should start from ourselves to foster a sense of love for the environment. Use methods that are easy and simple. For example, by throwing garbage in this place, not using plastic when shopping, and saving on water use. So many space about the environment from me. Let's take care of the environment together. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, bullying may seem like a small problem for some people. Most people may not realize that the caution by bullying can be so serious. It can be as serious as that in extreme cases. If you think that bullying is not a serious matter to deal with just because it may really hurt feelings, that have to tell you that you are complaining more. This may really hurt your feelings. Thing can be the beginning of various worst scenario as physical action, soon of or any other kind of violence are carried on in the name of revenge. As I said just now, that bullying is not a serious problem for some people just because we simply don't say the but the thing is, because of my experience as a teacher, learning that the effects of bullying can lead into affairs. During this time, the effect of bullying keeps young the soul of the victim. The may hold out in the as growth, or the may as develop trauma with my resilience in self-withdrawal. I believe that this is something that we don't want to happen to our children. That is why we have to actually know to stop it. And I mean all of us with no exemption. Terima kasih.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning guys. As we all now nowadays our words in globalization era, we often heard it. However, what is globalization? Globalization is process of transformation of local or regional phenomena into global or international phenomena. This process includes transformation of economy, technology, cultural, and political force. It is a fact that there are many challenges in globalization era. It cannot be denied that globalization is related with a competition and ability to survive. The effect globalization is like two sides of a coin which is never be separated. Globalization not always brings some benefits. The fact if we are not strong enough to filter the effect of globalization or local identity, it will vanish from the world. That's all my speech. Hopeful it will be useful for all of us. Thank you very much for your attention. See you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to thank the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has bestowed His mercy and guidance on you so that we can attend today's event properly, which I respect Mr. Zaenal as an English teacher and friend that I am proud of. My name is Bunga Prindia. On this occasion, I want to give a word to talk a bullying theme speech. The phenomenon of bullying is not a strange thing around us. Social media and print media have reported many bullying events on children to adults. Bullying can be in the form of word, but can also in the form of action. Bullying in the form is often underestimated because it does not leave a wound. In fact, the impact of bullying behavior will leave an impression, even leaving a psychological impact that will affect the future of victims of bullying. Not infrequently, victims of bullying become traumatized and do things we never imagined. Therefore, we should be alert if there are signs that someone is bullying verbally or behaviorally. How to treat victims of bullying is to listen to him tell stories if possible. We can help report the person who bullied the authorities. So many speeches from me more or less apologies. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Indira Jiva from 12 IPA 2nd grade. Dear ladies and teacher, there are many things that perhaps we need to know together so that later in the learning process to create good condition for our learning process. One that I want to mention is that it is definitely every school will be in place including school discipline at each school. Of the many benefits of 5 disciplines, among which this is identified by us parents. First, foster sensitivity. Second, foster care. Third, teach regularity. 4. Cultivate space. 5. Cultivate an attitude of confidence. Here of 5 benefits of discipline will be felt by our children that it all boils down to the good of our children. So first of what I have to say, we are sorry if there are words that offend or do not deserve to be delivered once again. Apologies profusely. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Greetings. How are you, young Indonesian? Hopefully, everything is in a healthy state and always blessing the spirit of nationalism in the soul. There is saying that if you don't know a person, how can you love the person? My name is Deborah Sarah Luna, or commonly called Deborah. I was born on September 30, 2005 in Indonesia. Lively and grew up in the world-lands for 17 years. I currently study at the SMA Negeri 2 Cibitung. In addition, I'm also active in organization in the art and sport. That's all for the introduction that I can make in this piece. Furthermore, allow me to be able to deliver my speech about health. Dear tutors, as well as my friends are happy. Let us pray to God Almighty who gave us Scott be health. And as we know, our health the burden from a health burden for our lives anyway. The burden of health living is indeed important. Besides being able to make a healthy body, it can also make us avoid disease. There are a few health living patterns to consider, among others diet, exercise, and rest. Diet should be maintained so as not to give rise to things we don't want, such as obesity or even malnutrition. Next is sport. Well, as we know, sport is an activity that's easy to do but many ignore. But regular exercise can be beneficial for the health of the body. Next is the issue of rest. Enough rest will restore our bodies are tired and giving enough time for the body to restore the power that has been used. Alright, healthy life pattern that start with a good diet, regular exercise, and adequate rest. It is necessary also support the attitude which is always optimistic, because there is nothing that can hinder one step that is optimistic. Even failures and impediments to have even be considered as a lesson. Optimism is also good for the health impact of the body. So I told them the apple. So the burden of healthy living is needed. We need healthy living patterns must be applied starting from yourself. Originally it is not heavy, but one don't repeatedly, then the time will also be used enough so that I can confidently might be useful. I think that is all my space. I hope it is useful for you all. I'm sorry for any words or behavior that is pleasing your heart. Thank you very much for the attention and your kind attention. Good morning.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear Mr. Zaenal, as an English teacher, and all my friends who I love. First of all, let us offer our praise and gratitude to the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, because Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala given us health, opportunities, and happiness. So, we feel well today. Without grace, it would have been impossible for us to live and come to this forum today. So let us greet and pray to our beloved Prophet Muhammad SAW, who leads us to the path of light and leave darkness in this life. Please allow me to stand in this forum to address the rainy season. Ladies and gentlemen, in a rainy season like this, I'm sure none of us want to get sick. We always want to be healthy, so we have to maintain our health every day. There are so many ways we can do to stay healthy this rainy season, as exercising, maintaining balanced nutrition, not smoking, and keeping the environment clean. Don't forget to bring a raincoat when you go out, because it's the rainy season. If the immune system is weak, then the healthy will be disturbed. So, let's take care of our health so that our life are more valuable. Well, I think that's enough from my speech, and that's all I can convey on this auspicious occasion. Forgive me for my misspellings. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear Mr. Zaenal, my English teacher, who respect and all of my friends that I love. First of all, let us praise to say our gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, because of the moment we are giving one pleasure to the favor of opportunity to be this place. To don't forget to also send pleasure to our Prophet Muhammad SAW. Because of him, we are come to the darkness of the world which full likeness. My name is Faiza Soyumariskia. On this video, I'm here to give you speak about love yourself. Unconsciously, you hurt yourself often not physical but psychology. You often assume yourself stupid, ugly, too fat, or thin. That assumption can make you cynical and score yourself under finally. You will meal for deception and self-loathing, and sometimes you give yourself slant statement that you are symptoms of on the treatment by something like I'm full, how fat I am, I should do anything, I just make this word. It's called self-sentiments. It called hurt yourself and make yourself feel insecure, and also will make you consider yourself reckless, weakness, and unhappy. The often that, if so, there are more beautiful way to yourself will show you. Focus on yourself, not just the outside of yourself. What is your excess, what you are really need, and what you are really want. You don't need to refer to other people achievements or other people look about you, but you need to try to yourself to know more about your personality as well. When you have full identification yourself, we will be applied to build a science to deal with whatever is outside yourself. You will not be easily consumed by the argument of achievements or other because you already know what is your best of yourself. Don't citizens but achieve it. Not citizen but achieving is mean you are respect and love no matter what happen. However, it does not mean you will to forget evaluate yourself. Self-evaluation is done to understand what really happened. When you find the reason behind the even the occurrence, you are applied to keep going in life. Love yourself. If you can look yourself lovely and regulars are the incitant scarred, you will be stronger face to face about problem. You will not hurt yourself again, even if the only one spoker when you already can love you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan saya Fiore War. Saya dari kelas 12 IPA 2 ingin membawakan pidato tentang the importance of education. The Honorable, my teacher and my beloved friends, good morning. First of all, thank you for having me here in this fine and a joyful morning. I hope we are all in the good health. Today, I want to convey in the importance of education in my short speech. On many occasions, we hear the term education, but what is education? How important is education to our country and ourselves as students? Well, to answer the first question, education refers to a process by which a person develops their skills, attitudes, and values. Many times we associate this term with the school. However, we must also take into account that education is not exclusive to these situations, but also it is to the family and even to the friendship with whom we live together day by day. That's why we can say that man can get to improve each other. There is a part that I like very much and I find it very true. If the people of a country care about the education, it shows that they love their nation. It's said that in order for a country to prosper, it needs education. But why? The honorable audience, We study not to go to the graduation ceremony and hang our picture on the wall of our house, much less to show off to our friends. We study to practice and to acquire knowledge, and those two then will prepare us to the real life situations. Education brings us to many benefits, such as confidence in ourselves, freedom to decide, conscience as a whole, help us to improve ourselves, to feel fulfilled, to feel that we are something in life and that we have an and for which to live. But this is not the only satisfaction that education gives us, but with it we achieve a better quality of life. When we want to buy a dress, shoes, food, or anything else, we need a work, which currently is not so easy to find unless if we don't have an adequate education. Finally, ask ourselves, without effort and education, how do we want to improve ourselves? How do we want to live better? In short, how do we want a better country? Therefore, education is an important part of our life as well as an essential part to develop as a better future for the country. So this is the end of my speech today. I hope some of the points that I have conveyed today make us more appreciative of our chance to be able to have the education at school and make us study more diligent for both our countries and our own future. I thank you for the attention today. Saya akhiri. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day.
Hi, my name is Friska Amorita Tarigan from the Belas MIPA 2. Now, I will give a speech about education. Honorable, my teacher, and my beloved friends, good morning. First of all, thank you for having me here in this fine and joyful morning. I hope we are in a good health. Today, I will convey in the importance of education in my short speech. On many occasions, we hear the term education, but what is education? How important is education to our country and ourselves as students? Well, to answer the first question, education refers to a process by which a person develops their skills, attitudes, and values. Many times we associate this term with the school. However, we must also take into account that education is not exclusive to this institution, but also it is up to the family and even to the friendships with whom we live together day by day. That is why we can say that men can get to improve each other. There is a phrase that I like very much, and I find it very true. If the people of a country care about the education, it shows they love their nation. It is said that in order for a country to prosper, it needs education. But why? The honorable audience, we study not to go to the graduation ceremony and hang our picture on the wall of our house, much less to show off to our friends. We study to practice and to acquire knowledge, and those who then will prepare us to the real life situation. Education brings us to many benefits, such as confidence in ourselves, freedom to decide, conscience as a whole, help us to improve ourselves, to feel fulfilled, to feel that we are something in life and that we have an end for which to life. But this is not the only satisfaction that education gives us, but with it, we can achieve a better quality of life. When we want to buy a dress, shoes, food, or anything else. We need a work, which currently is not so easy to find unless if we don't have an adequate education. It is said that the future of our country is in the hands of the children, and as the children in this country, we must try hard to achieve that. That is why today I invite all the audience here to reflect on the importance of education. We have to take advantage of this chance to be able to go to school to study. We must appreciate the effort that our parents make to send us to school, and think that there are many children who would like to study but for some reason they cannot do it. Finally, ask ourselves, without effort and education, how do we want to improve ourselves? How do we want to live better? In short, how do we want a better country? Therefore, education is an important part of our life, as well as an essential part to develop a better future for the country. So this is the end of my speech today. I hope some of the points that I have conveyed today make us more appreciative of our chance to be able to have the education at schools and make us study more diligently for both our country and our own future. Thank you for the attention. Good day.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Intan Sabrina dari kelas 12 MIPA 2. About discipline. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The ladies and parents, guardian of students estimate the innovation that has been present with our innovation. The ladies and teacher, there are many things that prevents we need to know together so that later in the learning process to create good unconditional for our learning process. One that I wanted to mention is that is definite in very school will be in place including school discipline at this school of the many benefits 10 disciplines among which this even by use of present 1 foster sensitive foster care teach regular cultive speech qualitative and attitude of condition foster self-relation foster image help brain development help the child develop, foster complaint, here are 10 benefits of discipline, be filled by our clean learn that it all boils down to the goal of our clean learn. So first of the what to say, we are sorry there are words often or do not discipline the delivery on script. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, saya Juan dari kelas 12 IPA 2. I think good for giving the help and time to share a note on this historic day, the day of national education. Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia is big a country inhabited by hundreds of millions. People includes Islands speak Widi. We have been independent since, but I think Indonesia is not yet its terms of education. I thought we have changed curricula almost every year, but it proved that the Indonesia education has not been about to compete with the developed countries. We stand to fall behind and have not been able to print a great human resource class developed countries. Ladies and gentlemen, terima kasih. Sekian pidato dari saya. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, my name is Atifah Zara. I'm from 12 Science 2 and I make this video for my English class, so hope you guys enjoy.
So this is my love story. I have a good boyfriend, but I don't think my mom like him, and I don't know the reason is.
Hey, how are you? Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm good. But you don't seem so. Maybe I can sing for you so you don't look so sad anymore. So you wanna sing for me? Okay, here. I wanna ask you something. So, how do you think our relationship will be? So, because of this, you look so sad. You know what? I just wrote a song about you, and I hope you understand every lyric that I wrote. Okay, here we go. Even though I know it's hard to walk you through, 'cause you know just roll me on. But baby, I'll promise I'll carry you until you find a nice guy. And please don't think about what other people think of us, 'cause they don't know about us though. 'Cause they don't know about our love. I understand every lyric that you wrote, but still, you were meant together. My mother doesn't even like you, so I don't think I can carry this anymore. I'm sorry. So it means you wanna break up with me? If you think this is the best way, okay, I'll accept it.
Dear my ex-boyfriend, I'm sorry we have to go through all this. I'm sorry if I've done hurt you, and I'm sorry if I'm not perfect. You know what? Meeting you was the best thing in my life. You taught me many things that I can get from anyone. You always taught me what love is. Even though we know we weren't meant together, I promise I love you and always love you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear ladies and parents, guardians of students, estimate the invitation that has been present with all invitations. Dear ladies and teachers, there are many things that perhaps we need to know together so that later in the learning process to create good conditions for our learning process. One that I wanted to mention is that it is definitely in every school will be in place including school discipline at this school. Of the many benefits of STEM disciplines, among which this is identified by us as parents: foster sensitivity, foster care, this regularity, cultivate peace, cultivate an attitude of confidence, foster safe rallies, foster intimate, help brain development, help the child develop a hyperactive child late development or temper tantrums. Foster confidence. Here are 10 benefits of their disciplines will be if they by your by our children that it all boils down to good of our children. So this is all what I have to say. We are sorry if there are words that often or do not deserve to be delivered. Once always apologies proceed. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.